What have you done?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's where my scissors went.
Well, I'm now recording just a corner of the screen.
Oh, Sainsbury's scissors.
Sainsbury's.
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 Sainsbury's scissors.
Sean Connery.
Sean scissors. Hello everybody and welcome to part 3 of the reaction series to part 5 and 6 of the Workshop Move series, which happened roughly a year ago. I'm going to put these down.
It is called the Nostalgia Trip.
The Nostalgia Trip, sorry I keep...
Yeah, it's just a little bit more succinct.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching episodes 5 and 6 and just having a nostalgia trip.
Yeah, just having a little bit of a chat.
Bit of a chat.
Hello and welcome back to the Workshop Renovation series. Whew.
To be fair, you made some serious progress from videos 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, bizarre.
So usually I would go for the slate because I tend to like things that are either black, grey or white. I'm very monochrome like that. But I thought I'd push the boat out a bit, go for something that's kind of a happy medium between something that's kind of dulls down and something too vibrant. And this blue was the happy medium and yeah, I'm incredibly happy with it. It does kind of look a bit like blue tack though.
Why aren't those painted? Like, why have you gone, like, you've gone around that one as well?
Well, it's like a vent there. There's
Is it like a proper vent, is it?
There's a vent and then there's 2 bricks. Don't know why I didn't paint the bricks underneath.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Now we do still have a few minor issues with bitumen.
Still
this
there.
is a patch by the front door.
Bitumen.
You see if you rub it
Bitumen.
close, it can get the paint off because it's slightly soft underneath. Not entirely sure if this is because it's a watered down coat.
Oh, I see, those
first.
vents now.
Hopefully a few more layers on top of this will prevent that from happening. We're going to go over all these and also painting the edges as well. And as for the
Did you
wall,
really do them?
it's getting there. Needs
Oh,
a few
fair
more
enough.
coats. So I think I'm going to attack it with a brush now to get into all of these nooks and crannies. I can already see this being one of those things like, how far do you go with it? It's a workshop floor at the end of the day. But by the time I get all of the large cracks and stuff filled in, then the medium ones will start annoying me, so I have to fill those in. And then once I fill those in, all
This
the
was a
small
real
ones will
problem.
start annoying me, so
I
have
can
to fill
imagine
those
it would
in.
stress me
And then
out,
by
that's
the
for
end of it,
sure.
I'll have a floor that literally just looks like a big sheet of plastic, like no texture in it whatsoever. I just don't know where to stop with this.
It's good time-lapse music.
Yeah.
As predicted, I went over the top.
How long do you think that took you?
It wasn't too bad to be fair. It's just a bit of a pain in the arse job again. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I made it look whiter than it actually was.
I like the attention to detail considering the edges are not seen anywhere in this shop.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely smashing through the jobs today. So the next thing I want to do
It's so
is
open.
cover up this gaping pit in the floor that I
It's lovely,
haven't
isn't it?
fallen down yet, but I'm not going to tempt fate. I need to cover it up and get the sleepers back on it. But those are also covered in bitumen. And then I might end up belt sanding them at a later date to really clean them up. But because I'm flipping them over
you do that?
and there's bitumen on the opposite side,
Good.
there's no guarantee.
I was going to say, they are
sit
clean.
flat on there, so
Yeah.
as much as I hate to say it, there's going to be more bitumen scraping now. I don't know if it's more annoying for you or me at this point.
I like this song. It's got singing in it as well.
Oh yeah.
Another one with a crap bridge in it.
Oh. At least you know how the pressure washer works now.
Yeah.
Ah, I've used this one. Yeah. Literally heard it the other day, I think.
Yeah. This was the day where I got absolutely covered in the stuff.
Hence ruining the Boss shirt.
Yeah. Oh no, this wasn't my Boss shirt. This
Oh really?
was-
Oh no.
Oh, I've got... Oh no, it's at the end of this episode actually. You'll see it.
I used this in the desk video.
Yes, you did.
I used a lot of music in the desk video. to be
Yeah.
fair.
Okay, just chip it off. Oh, get in there.
I assume the camera was way away and just massively zoomed in.
Yeah, it's all macro lens this, I think. Of course.
Not quite as exciting as Crowbar Cat.
Crowbar Cat was better.
And you didn't even name it.
No.
At least you know how to do the weak version of the pressure washer.
I've got bitumen on my forehead, which is, oh my lord, it is just so bad. Literally, I have no idea how I'm going to get this out.
I like how my hand's just like frozen as well.
Yeah. My hair, which is going to be twice as difficult because I never even comb it anyway. Oh my lord, this is just terrible. But hey, at least none of you can take the piss of my pale white legs. Look at them now. I'm trying to make some humour out of this situation. This really isn't good. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the
It's
series
so cool
far.
seeing it
We've
that
still got
open.
plenty of things to get done,
Yeah,
and I hope that you stick around for it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.
1 hour later.
We're now on the way home. My car's just broken down. I'm on the side of the A34. I'm in a lay-by, I am safe. And I look like this. Oh, what am I gonna, how am I going to explain this to the engineer that comes to save me? Oh, Lord. Wish me luck. Thank you very much for watching.
Have you got a cover on your car seat?
I
at
do
that
now,
point?
yeah.
Yeah. Too little, too late. So it's literally in the last 5 videos, your car's just become a wreck.
Yes. But then I put the covers on.
But then that fixed everything.
Yeah.
See you in the next episode.
So bad. I remember.
That's a really cool shot, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I remember he was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But I just remember getting out the car and he just stopped and looked at me for like 5 seconds. And the thing is, I had my mitre saw in the back as well, and I'm convinced it probably looked like I just nicked it or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, dressed in sports shorts, dirty as hell,
Yeah.
mitre saw in the back of my car,
Stolen car.
stolen car, broken down, like,
Yeah.
it must have looked so suspicious. But yeah, and it was a hot day as well, so that bitumen was just soft and
That was when we had 6 weeks of hot weather.
yeah, it was dreadful. Basically, I had to get that bitumen out my hair by soaking my entire head in baby oil.
Oh.
Yeah, and the only stuff they had available at Sainsbury's at the time was aloe vera baby oil.
How did you know that was
I googled
gonna
it.
work?
I
Oh,
Googled
right,
it.
okay.
It was mainly for people who had bitumen in their arm hair.
Yeah.
I had it in my actual hair, and my hair's bad enough for holding all sorts of creatures and stuff anyway. Let alone.
To be honest, I'm surprised you didn't just go and shave it off.
Do you know, I did think this is probably going to get to this point where I might have to get out. But yeah, I just covered it in baby oil. I look like
could you imagine the next video you're bald?
I literally just look like an even worse greasy version of John Travolta. Had it all swept back and was just combing it. Covered my sink in bitumen, which I forgot to clean up, and then it dried in the sink and was there for a few months afterwards.
Typical.
Awful.
Wait, whereabouts was this Reading? At this
No,
point?
it's in Basingstoke.
Oh, this was. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't my sink as such, that would be my parents'.
Yes. Yes.
Was not a good time. But if any of you ever get bitumen in your hair, baby oil, just don't do aloe vera because you smell it for about 3 days afterwards.
I'm surprised it was just 3 days.
Yeah, it was proper.
Did it like? How long did it take to like shower out how oily your hair had become by that point?
Yeah, that was the other thing. It was very. I remember going into. I was working at Axminster the next day,
Yeah.
and yeah, I just felt like this weird kind of weight on my head, and like just this permanent feeling of wetness up there.
Oh.
Like it was still. It looked like this.
Yeah.
I managed to get it fluffy and all that, but it was just sort of heavy, and like something wrong about it.
Yeah, I imagine if you hadn't like I don't know, showered and properly cleaned it for a couple of days after that, then you would have had some serious issues just because of moisture on your scalp for being there for so long. It's like trench foot but for your head.
Pretty much. It was just awful.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend pressure washing bitumen.
What would you recommend?
Stay away from the stuff.
Stay away from the stuff. Or
Burn it.
get that torch you were talking about but never got.
The lance, yeah, I mean that's going to soften it, but you still got to scoop it up afterwards.
Yeah, but you're not going to scoop it up and dollop it into your hair.
No, it's true. This is true.
Yeah. Number 6.
Yes. Number 6.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the workshop renovation series. I've been tempting fate for way too long throughout this entire series, so today it's time to get this pit covered up. Let's get going. So I have my friend Rob here back in part 3. He did an amazing job at cleaning this out.
So maybe I was only just around for once.
All the rubbish that I've been
Oh
chucking in here
no,
because
no, I
I've
came
been
back a
using it
second time because I whinged on about the fact that it was no longer Rob's pit because you just chucked
yeah.
sawdust down into it.
Yeah.
a waste disposal tip. He cleaned it out and it's looking lovely. I then subsequently flooded it with a pressure washer when I was cleaning the floor, so I just had to sweep it out, extract it out again, and it's back to its original
little shoe
condition
covers.
after Rob was done with it. But it is still, now I'm using this,
How's the belt
so I really
sounding from
think
Black
about
& Decker?
getting them as a sponsor now.
Alright.
So I'm using a 40
Yeah.
grit belt on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's
and
Black & Decker, yeah.
we're just going to
No, I know it's Black & Decker. I can see it's Black & Decker. I was just asking, is it all right? Because you go on about how
Oh.
bad like the saws.
Oh
and all
no,
that.
they certainly work. They have a habit of overheating. They're not particularly high quality. I mean, they're great for people who don't do this very often, and they're great
Yeah.
for people who just want to do it on a budget. Don't get me wrong, it's better than hand sanding, but they get very hot. The extraction port on that, look at it, you can't attach anything to it,
That's useful.
and the main thing is just overheating and clogging with dust as well. I've seen a few of them where the dust flies out of them being a sander, gets into the motor, and then mullers it because they're not properly filtered or protected or whatever.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
it works.
Yeah.
Work for this.
Do you still have it?
Borrowed it from Mum.
Oh, I see.
I think it's under there.
You should never get me back.
Nope.
Bother with the bitumen side, just the nice face that we cleaned up with the pressure
This
washer.
song. Oh yeah. Changing the camera angles. Timed it.
Production value has certainly gone up by this point.
Yeah.
That depth of field everywhere.
Macro lens constantly for this.
Oh. How long do you think it took to do each one?
Oh, probably about 20 minutes,
Per sleeper.
I reckon. Yeah. Some of them even more.
How many belts do
I
you
did
think
a
you
lot
went
of
through?
belts, yeah. I think I bought about 10, 15 belts.
It must have been nice.
That was the worst sleeper.
Yeah?
Oh, it was horrible. Look at it.
Oh, I'm just thinking about how achy your arm must have been by the end of that.
What's the nicest one though? That's the one at the end.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
They're not bad when they're actually cleaned up, are
No,
they?
they're really nice.
It's so impressive what you can get from like wood that looks rubbish.
Looks alright that, doesn't it? I really like the contrast of it. I definitely need to add a some sort of finish to it. I'd like to make it a little bit more golden, maybe just sort of an Osmo finish
Did
or
you?
something like that.
No, I
Full
don't think I
finish
did in the end.
would be quite nice. Maybe stain it a bit darker. No, that would just make it look dirty again. I think like a nice yellowy clear finish would be quite nice, but yeah, you're unable to get this final latch closed, which means this door can just be pushed back from the outside like that. So even if you shut these doors up and you get all the...
So, forever, when this was actually used as a proper car mechanics workshop, that's always been the case.
No, there's a hasp block here,
Yeah.
but it's just one that you flip over and then you padlock it, but you just get
It's just getting you
a bit of
in.
them on it. Through the lock, done. You're in.
Right.
Can't be having that.
No.
Can't be having that.
No.
No.
Locks and things that you can on here. There's still potential for people to just barge in this bit and eventually it might start breaking this door open. It's a weak point essentially.
Rosie had been here by this point.
Matt Estlea. I saw that.
Yeah, that's still
so
floating
it's
around
still
in the
around,
yard somewhere. Yeah.
Also there's the risk of putting a padlock on here. You can just grind straight through it. It's not like a mortise lock or anything like that. So what we're going to do...
Did she tell you to put it in the video?
No, I think I just stood there not knowing.
Oh.
So what we're going to do is...
That was such a dodgy ladder.
I can tell.
Together with the rope. Oh, that's a Makita saw that.
Oh. Isn't that meant to be quite good? No?
Same price as Bosch.
Oh,
Probably a
okay.
bit cheaper.
Is this Stephen's music?
Yes.
It's just, yeah, it's just peculiar. It's very royalty free.
It is.
A little bit Kevin MacLeod royalty free
Yeah.
though.
It is. It's so bodged.
So there we go.
I've got to ask. Did you know how to do that? Like, did you understand how locks and stuff works
No.
beforehand?
No. First
So you
time I've
just-
done it.
You just looked it up because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, you were talking about. I don't know. It just seemed like you always knew what you were on about in terms of just removing the sliders, making it proper hinge, and then.
No, I've never installed a lock on a door, a box, cabinet, anything like that.
So you just went for it.
Literally winged it, yeah. I mean, it's not too difficult. It's just drill a hole into the side to get the lock in, and then drill an access hole to get the key in,
Yeah.
and then obviously get the plate on the other side the right distance, and that's pretty much it.
For some reason, I
There we
expected
go.
to see a back
Two
plate or something. but
maximum
never.
security deadlocks added to the door. If you're interested in the locks that I've used, they're from Yale. I'll put a link to them in the description. They're affiliate
Such a
links, so if you
sellout.
buy them through those links, I will get a small cut. I will be doing a few other bits to the doors, but I'm not going to do it on camera so as not to compromise security of the place. Locks are the main thing, but there's going to be lots of secondary things going on as well. But
What is
otherwise,
it, Indiana Jones
thank you
traps
very
you're
much
talking
for
about?
watching. See you in the next episode.
Don't tell everyone.
Yeah, well, I'm sure people will start to notice there's a boulder just hovering up there waiting to be swung down. Can be made out of Belvita. Belvita boulder.
Got Donkey Kong throwing barrels up there as well.
Can we have, you know those nets where you see in movies where people get like caught up in them, like human nets where somebody like yanks them up and suddenly
Yes.
they're trapped in that. Can we have that above here, but it's just filled with Belvita boxes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you use it on me every single day, please?
We'll just swing it down, whack it in the face with Belvita.
Death by
I'll
Velveeta.
definitely put the GoPro on that.
That would be good.
Yeah.
See my last minute reaction at it. Those social media things are awful, aren't they?
They are, and they remain like that for a very, very, very long time.
Didn't they?
Have you used the new one yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I haven't got to the start of any of your new videos,
Yeah.
let alone the end.
What, the ones you're watching?
No, I never got to the end of those. Like, I got to a bit
Yeah,
where I
you
thought,
wasn't
I got to a bit where I thought, I think that's as much as I need to know.
Off. I put so much effort into those. Oh dear. Thank you very much for watching, guys. That was part
Part
5.
Part 3 of the nostalgia trip, which
Part-
included part 5 and 6 of a workshop move from last year.
That was it. That is what we've just watched.
Indeed.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We're going to continue on. See you in the next video.
Subscribe.
Subscribe and press the button below to watch the next video.